am not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man.
The first day of testimony in the trial of a man accused of killing a transgender woman in Highland Park.
But the proceedings ended abruptly when the defendant fell asleep.
Well, before this morning's proceedings got underway, the defendant, Carlos Scotland, was talking to his attorney, mouthing something to someone in the gallery. But once the first witness took the stand, well, he couldn't stay awake.
Mrs. Scotland, are you okay?
Many in the courtroom saw this as pure disrespect. The lead investigator recounted the inconsistencies during his interrogation of the 18-year-old charged with the June 2023 murder of Asia Davis at the Woodward Inn. MSP Detective James Plummer says Scotland eventually admitted to shooting Davis.
And could you tell us, what did he say as it relates to that, sir?
That he, after the victim swung at him, that he shot the victim in the face or neck area.
Okay. And are you familiar with the medical examiner's report in this case, sir?
Yes.
Okay. And was the victim shot in the face or the neck, sir?
No.
In fact, where was she actually shot?
In the back of the head.
Literally in the back of the head at close range, correct?
Yes.
Scotland initially claimed it was all done in self-defense after she allegedly attacked him with a knife. Just as the detective was getting into details about how Scotland and Davis ended up meeting that fateful night, Scotland's episode began. Eventually, his attorney told the judge another inmate allegedly slipped Scotland 3 pills before coming to court, causing the drowsiness and forcing the judge to adjourn for the day.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have an update to a story out of Michigan by way of Highland Park. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Michigan, everybody outside the great city of Highland Park. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for seeing me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And today is what? Yes, today is Thirsty Thursday. So you all already know what that means by the title. And also, this is an update, so you already know it's about to get real spicy and hot in here like Nelly said. Anyway, I need you all to do me one special favor and get those sweet, precious, badass kids out the room right now so we can break this story down, see what's really going on in the mind of Sweet Cheeks, Carlos Scotland. Get those kids out the room right now. Go ahead. Anyway, hopefully those kids are out the room by now. If those kids are not out the room by now, tough WT. And since today is Thirsty Thursday, guess what? All size matters. Come as you are. All size been mattering for a long damn time on a Trey King Show. And also, if it don't matter to Carlos Scotland, guess what? It don't matter to me. Now, this story is an update to a story I did last year around June 23rd, where we had an 18-year-old guy who go by the name of Carlos Scotland, who was arrested for killing, yes, a transgender who go by the name of Asia Davis. And to the family and friends of Asia Davis, I am sorry this happened to your loved one, but at the same time, you got to be careful of the life you live. Now look here, we're not up here to sit up here and tell anybody how to live a certain way. As long as you comfortable with how you live, that's on you. You know, you have your preference, I have mine. But at the same time, you should not do things that you are ashamed of, as in the case of this story right here, where 18-year-old Carlos Scotland took Asia Davis' life, all because he was trying to keep a secret of what he done. And that secret is sleeping around with this transgender who go by the name of Asia Davis. So Carlos Scotland went to Woodward Inn around 11 p.m. where him and Asia Davis met up. Now, what allegedly took place inside this hotel room, we really do not know. But one thing we do know is that a lot of lies have been told and a lot of things is coming out in Revelations. And now Carlos Scotland was in court Tuesday, and that's where the story take place. Now, you would think that if somebody was some kind of way brave enough, or how can we say this, man enough to take somebody's life, you think that same person will be man enough to stand in front of the judge and take their lick, take their charge. But lo and behold, Carlos Scotland was not trying to hear none of that. But what makes this story even more strange is the fact that Carlos Scotland was wide awake when he went inside his courtroom. Because how in the hell you all think he got there? So, one would be led to believe, how the hell did he wind up so sleepy? And guess what? The truth will make you sleepy. Now, the lead investigator was on the stand, as you all see right here, telling all the beans, dropping all the juicy details up on this case. And the more details this lead investigator leaked out, the sleepier Carla Scotland got. And that's why I said in the beginning of the video that you would think that if a person is man enough to take somebody's life and also man enough to mess around with these transgender or whatnot, you should be man enough to stand on it. You should be man enough to take your charge. But Carla Scotland was not trying to hear none of that. Now, the lead investigator basically stated out in the courtroom that Carla Scotland stated at first.
MSP Detective James Plummer says Scotland eventually admitted to shooting Davis.
And could you tell us, what did he say as it relates to that, sir?
That he, after the victim swung at him, that he shot the victim in the face or neck area.
He killed Aisha Davis in self-defense. And come to find out,
the lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was a lie. So answer this for me, family, today. Why when these guys take these transgender life, they act like they was tricked, they act like they did not know they were once a man. And you clearly tell there was once a damn man. Now, Carla Scotland said that he was tricked and he did not know that Aisha Davis was transgender. But clearly, you could tell. And for those who remember these other stories I have done out of Minnesota and also Chicago, these other two guys around the same age as Carla Scotland said the same thing. And this other guy that you see right here from Minnesota who killed this transgender said that he did not know that was a man. And as you all can tell, even though it's a different case, you can clearly tell, guess what? Look at that face. That's a damn man. But this 17-year-old boy told the public, want us to believe that he was tricked, and that's why he took the transgender life. Now, that's a story out of Minnesota. Now, the one with Chicago right here, as you all see this picture right here, this other 18-year-old guy took this transgender life after he went home with the person and had oral sex with the person. And he said the reason why he took this person's life was because he was tricked. As if you could not tell, that's a damn transgender, point blank. So why do these guys around 17, 18-year-old start experiencing with these transgender and then want to take their damn life? Now, back to the story with Carla Scotland. Now, Carla Scotland was inside this courtroom, as you all see right here, just moving around, having a good old time. But like I told y'all a few minutes earlier, the more truth that the lead investigator told, the sleepier Carla Scott got. Now, I also told y'all that the reason why Carla Scott allegedly took Aisha Davis' life was because he was acting in self-defense.
Scotland initially claimed it was all done in self-defense after she allegedly attacked him with a knife.
He basically said that Aisha Davis was trying to stab him with a knife. And come to find out, like I told y'all, that was a hot-ass lie. And what makes it even more worse is the fact that Carla Scott went into detail stating how he discarded the knife, saying that he discarded this knife in a wooded area, and even drew out maps and whatnot, blueprints, showing the police where they could find his weapon.
He initially said that the knife, that he had took the knife and discarded it in a field. He then recanted that.
But guess what? There was no weapon, there was never a damn knife. And also, he backdoored and said that the reason why he took Aisha Davis' life was because she had her fist balled up and she had a cell phone in her left hand.
And said that the victim swung at him with a closed right fist while possessing a phone in the victim's left hand.
Now think about this. If you come into a motel or hotel to meet somebody at 11 p.m. at night, why would you all be in there fighting? What would be the point of meeting somebody at a hotel or a motel? That is to have sex. So this person right here wants us to believe that he was tricked, and after him and Aisha Davis had sex, that's when he decided to take the person's life and then come with all kinds of excuses as to why he took this person's life. Now, what really took the cake inside this courtroom, as you all can see, because the more this investigator talked, the sleepier Carla Scotland got. And as the lead investigator was breaking the story down and also detailing how Aisha Davis and Carla Scotland met, that's when he damn near passed out the chair, as you all see this motion right here.
Just as the detective was getting into details about how Scotland and Davis ended up meeting that fateful night, Scotland's episode began.
Now, Carla Scotland's lawyer told the judge that allegedly an inmate inside the jail gave him 3 pills, and that what made him real drowsy.
Eventually, his attorney told the judge another inmate allegedly slipped Scotland 3 pills before coming to court.
So let me ask you all this today, family. Do you think the reason why Carla Scotland was inside this courtroom acting drowsy and sleepy was because another inmate slipped him some pills? Or do you think he felt sleepy and drowsy because the damn truth? And notice one thing. When somebody tell the truth about your ass, guess what it's going to do? It's either going to make you mad or it's going to make you sleepy. And in this case, it made him very sleepy. So like I told y'all, the more truth came out regarding this case, that's when Carla Scotland damn near fell out the chair and they had to stop the court session for that day. And it resumes today around 1:30. And I will keep y'all updated as more details come out. Now, you would think that people sit up here and mess with these transgenders, they're already knowing what they're getting themselves into. And I understand, some people can get tricked, some people cannot get tricked. But like I told y'all, we're going to line all these pictures up right here. The 3 people I just named in 3 different cases. Tell me this right here. Don't these transgenders look like men? So how in the hell can y'all 17, 18-year-old young men get tricked like that? I don't understand that right there. Now, they have an old saying. Stop doing things that you are ashamed of. If you are ashamed of being a certain way, stop doing it in the dark, because what's done in the dark will come to the light. But at the same time, look here. If you a fruit boy and you like boy cookie, guess what? You got to stand on it. You can't sit up here and take the damn transgender life, because it makes no sense, number one, family, to mess with a transgender and then go so far as to have sex with that person and then take their life in hopes of trying to keep it a secret. When in all actuality, that means your ass is gay. So you must understand, whether you mess with a gay person or a trans, that means that you are gay also, no matter how people want to say it or how they want to dress up. And like I told y'all, you got to stand on it. But guess what, though? You have people like this. They do things in the dark, and then when they come to the light, guess what? They try to play crazy, act like they were fighting for their lives. They come to find out they were willing participants. I believe none of these people tricked these guys. These guys can look and tell that they were dealing with transgender. And if they could not tell, evidently, they need to go get their eyes checked. But you transgenders need to be careful out there. And number one, you can do what you want to do. That's your life, even though I don't agree with certain things, just like you might don't agree with certain things I do. But at the same time, you all need to be careful, because you all thinking that, you doing these guys a service or whatnot, and come to find out, them guys don't give a damn about you. And now let's think about this, family, also. Put yourself in the minds of a trans person. You sitting up here meeting somebody, you topping them off, having sex with them, and then that person take your life. That's what we call being ungrateful. At the same time, you all must be careful and stop being ashamed of things. If you're ashamed of what you're doing, chances is you need to stop doing what you're doing. But evidently, Carla Scotland thought by him playing sleepy and playing drowsy, that was going to get the case thrown out. But lo and behold, guess what? The balls is set in motion. I hate to use the word balls when I'm talking about this type of stuff, but at the same time, the things are set in motion inside of this courtroom. They already found him contempt to stand trial. So you can play crazy all you want. It's not going to work, because you was not crazy when you went to this motel to meet up with Aisha Davis, and they have you all on video surveillance camera. Now, you would think, like I told y'all once again, a person who sat up here and laid down with a transgender, you would think that they would just let good be or whatnot, because why indulge in that type of thing if you're going to sit up here and take the person's life? But once again, like I told y'all, you all need to be careful what you're doing out there. And like I tell you all also, what you do is your business. But at the same time, look here, if you're going to be gay, bring your ass all the way out the closet. Because for 8 years right now, we've been having to drag people out the closet on the Trey King show. So for instance, we had to drag some cops out of the closet. And also, we had to drag some rappers and a few other celebrities out the closet. But like I told y'all, look here, if you're going to be gay, be gay. So the moral of the story is this right here. Stop doing things that you are ashamed of, because guess what? What's done in the dark will come to the light. But shame on Carter Scotland and the rest of these other guys sit up here and indulge in this type of activity, and then you won't take the person's life, as if we're not going to find out any damn way, instead of just bypassing the person. Now you must think about this, if we're going to close on this note right here, family. If you met up with this transgender person, no matter if it's at an alley, no matter if it's at a motel, hotel, or whatever, if you met up with this person, chances are you found something inside of this person that you are attracted to, and that's your business right there. But the main thing is this right here, family. If a person is going to take a transgender life trying to keep a secret, most likely they do not need to be doing what they're doing if they're going to sit up here and kill somebody all over their own damn decisions. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. Like I told you all, they have court again today for Carla Scotland around 1:30 p.m. And as more details comes out, because clearly his ass is going to prison for first-degree murder. Shot Aisha Davis in the back of the head. Ain't going to sit up here and tell the police once again that the reason why he killed Aisha Davis was because Aisha Davis was trying to stab him with a knife.
Scotland initially claimed it was all done in self-defense after she allegedly attacked him with a knife.
Told the police that he shot Aisha Davis in the neck area and in the face area. Come to find out, Aisha Davis was shot in the back of the head. So what that mean? That mean Aisha Davis was no threat. And that also mean Aisha Davis had his back turned toward Carla Scotland when he was ultimately killed. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. And like I told you all, stop doing things that you are ashamed of, because it will come back on you. It pays to live right. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.